Okay, hello. Once again, hello. Welcome to well, this one is not none of the usual shows, but of course, the victory celebration. Definitely a big. Well, I call it a victory anyway. It's a draw, but what a draw! You know, this is beautiful. You know, over the moon. Assalamu alaikum, Bokai Manuel, and once again, welcome everybody to the show. After swing big draw in Cameroon, we all know this is a big draw that means a lot to Gambia and the Gambian football. Dylan Warek, welcome. Tey duma jël time bu bari rek, we have lots of people on board, and of course we are going to open the line for the reactions of the fans and how we are all taking this win and what does it mean. Assalamu alaikum, I'll be Konton Koreke once again on your show on Gam Football Fans TV. This is after the game, you know. This is not hashtag know your footballers or straight talk, but of course a proud moment for everybody involved in Gambian football. Janimbe Jampala Drong na Saudi Frol, ala dani fasi so adjanola dolmen tutajang alaman ni tal Jampala nyola. Sa tol fanang alay so jata ken wala. Inshallah ko si Gambia victory jama kala mutay no. Di ñaanal ñi nga xam ne ñoo jiitu yëpp yàlla may leen àjjana ñu ngi fi bàyyi suñ bos sorente ñoom seen sarax yaaga suñ loxo di ñaanal ñëpp ñoo xam ne they were involved in this process or this project pour ñu gis Gambia toolu fu mu toolu ni tey every Gambian is absolutely over the moon. So we'll go straight into this program. Ma am suma whole team bi fii tey from Cameroon. We have Buba here. Buba Lai Barek, he jump in and then tell us the reactions in Cameroon. It's not a time, they are so happy, Jotland side of the neck a problem. Buba, welcome.
Yo, do they have internet way?
Hello, Buba. Door na de internet bi dooraat na de Musa.
Am nga luma wax ni.
How ma lu xew de waay. Mom internet bi door na already. Anyway, we go into the show and you make a mom anyway anytime. Welcome, guys. Welcome. What a day! I don't know where to start. I think we'll jump into this whole thing.
So I try to have a bagas de.
Sana ba mong ñoo dégg.
Sana tay yaa ngi bëri bagas de doo jéem a yóbbul sa waa ji booy lambaro.
Waaw ma ne naa ko rescue.
Anyway, welcome to the show.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I mean, it's an interesting Sunday. Why you give you fancy everybody? No xam ne ñu ngi seetaan right now. Ñu review the Gambia Mali game. Actually, it's been an interesting day in the office, but we were here a few days ago for the preview game and some of the things that we elaborated on, known as a game and all we could say is congratulations to Tom. The reason that I'm Marco Dore mom because he's been under a lot of pressure from everybody, people demanding him to do something right, and then try to change the way he thinks, and he proves today that he can definitely adjust, and I think this is healthy. He listens to people that are into football, I'm not say into the game, and it's been a great team performance by the team today. Up to the 76 minutes, they've been brilliant, and all we could say is congratulations to Tom, to the technical team, and the whole team for having a point against Mali. It's proven to be. It was always going to be the most difficult game we had. Hey, but bring it on. Next up is Tunisia. We just have to believe in ourselves. We have to keep believing. We have to continue believing ourselves.
Absolutely. Jërëjëf tey am nañ gan Buba Finde, yeah?
Yeah.
Buba, thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to Gam Football Fans TV. Buba, welcome.
Thank you so much, Lamin, Sana, Aziz, and then Habibi, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been following you guys for quite a long time now. I'm really glad and I'm really honored to be here today to join you guys.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Buba. Buba, what's your reaction to the Scorpions' fantastic performance today?
Sana could not have said it any better. Honestly, I think I have to be fair to the boys, and I believe really they really did a fantastic job today. For the simple reason that having a 1-1 draw with Mali, considering the kind of players Mali got and the collective teamwork that Mali has, and if we can contain Mali and have a goal out of that, then really we can thank them enough. But they really did a fantastic job. I mean, it was really a very, very important point for us, and then we can ask any better than this. Honestly, so many things to improve on, but for now, man, with this, we just have to, congratulate them for now, and then, we can move from there and then try to talk about the tactical and the technical errors that we have and that we need to work on from now.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think the team was fantastic today, but definitely there has been a lot into it. Aziz, you welcome la yo tamit rek nga jox ñu sa reaction because gisoon naa du yaagut yaa ngi comment ne this was a fantastic performance by the Scorpions. Louis a reaction to this win.
Wow, that means ñu nekk ci platform bi coach ak yow Habib tey mooy nekk first time mu gis Gambia play ma ànd ak coach bi Tom maa ngi ko congrats tey aw ma benn anything moo wax Tom first day bu Tom ñëwee Gambia ba all games dama ko dee nekk di criticize because the way he set up, the way he plays, but today tey moom doon naa ko 100%. Today, I'm not 100%, but I give Tom 100%. I respect him for today. What he have done because of the way you set up your set up team and the way you play for Safi. Man, after for Safi, the money is a money happen. So the aim is you happen because you get defend. You don't defend when you get attack and you get attack as. You get attack at numbers. Apale, you get defend. You get defend. You get win ball. You go keep 3-4 touches. You play. You them. You create foul. Game be stop. You play. C'est comme foul. I'm not saying I set pieces too. You chance la. Budal si pose bi, ak budal si babi. So ninga gis ne tay aw ma won any doubt. After second half, xamone na non la mo demé. Xamone na after dina am so part of the game nañ ici ñoom comme ku mel ni yow moo baro speed am bi ak yow ak kii da bu duga see play na waaye man bi moom tey I have knowledge and the players 100%. Toldo mag baax na si kër Toldo he was very good today. Toldo save nañu si bol yi nga xam ne mën na nekk good the time boobu suñu first score yoon dinañ am problème ba pare leneen I think ne man suñ players soo gisee ñu play moo nekk lu ñu fi wax fi masana ko di Mali bi wax bi dafa motivate players yi dafa motivate fans yi dafa motivate every Gambian ñu gëna ñu won ko ne moom lu mu doon wax loolu amut I hope ne dina la ni fo li xam ne nit ki da nga wala respect sa opponent.
Absolutely. Musa ma bàyyi la yow tamit nga ñëw rek because gis nañ ne Tom change na lineup bi for this game the inclusion of Bob Jaguar ak kii naka la tuddaat sax Noah
wow man personally there was a brother called Al-Bashir daf ñu laajoon pour ñu joxe sun 11 Sana sorry, this was the 11 I gave. But man, hamane, we need a proper right back. We play. Nyobu he would play his preferred role more left back. So Jakwa, I was 110% sure he is a type of player. But Tom Buga, he plays with both foot. He's young, he's physical. So man, team bimom gisna. I wasn't surprised the team bimom new. Apart that team, it's a balance because with Jakwa and Suleiman Mar, Ibutre is a workhorse. He fights for everything. This guy, Suleiman Mar, play at a very high level since the first game. So with Jakwa, join guy, the first team a bit of balance. So which was good. Which was really good. Going forward, as a country, this is the only way we can play for now. Duñ dem fofu pour jéema match this country pound for pound. We just need to find a way to get the results, and so far so good. 2 matches, 4 points, 2 goals. We cannot complain. We can definitely not complain. We are happy. Man mi nga xamne ma nekk Gambia nekk ni koñ yaa ngi toj waaw ñaa ngi yuhu ñu xamutoon ne AFCON am na xam nañ ne nga Gambia rek if you get the right results nit ñi are wild vet yaa ngi jeex so I hope ne rek lii moom at least mu jéem a continuer ba ay boori quarter final semi final that would be nice waaye for now I think we just have to enjoy the moment. Gis ne Gambia dem na AFCON for the very first time xam nga like we said Mauritania went there twice, they are yet to win. Bissau are there twice, they are yet to win.
Yeah.
So ñun win nañ amaan nañ point from a very decent team. So we don't have much to complain. So we just need to wait for our next match against Tunisia, and then you hold here. Why so far so good? Alhamdulillah, we move.
Absolutely. Sana, Tunisia, the next match. We already know before halftime in game B, Tunisia were 2-0 up against Mauritania. Standing from Nekani, very, very hopeful, the Gambia will make it through. Yen you are the coaches, can you analyze this for the fans? Suma masi football buba.
Yes, Sana, before you go further, we would like to know, is 4 points enough?
Yeah.
Is it enough? Are we there?
We have coaches here. We have
not really.
Here. So I think
mathematically, other teams has an opportunity to have 4 points. That has to be very clear. So to be on the safest side, for us to be 100% sure, we need a point against Tunisia to be 100% certain that we're going to make it to the next round. Okay, it's point, just right? Fingers crossed that, but I'm sure the technical team, the technical team, wouldn't want to bank on these 4 points to qualify. I haven't do the math on the other teams who had played 2 games already.
Assist Amna point Bumbuga is if you have assist common.
But we had a chance, but
lu ñu daloon 2008 si qualifier ñu dem balaa game ñu wane am 1 point dañoo qualifier ñu qualifier 1 point mistake boobu du nangu mu dalal ñu this time. I think su game si first 2 games yëpp jeexee dinañ mën a xam yan teams ñoo mën a am 4 points ak yan teams yi nga xam ne gaa ngi am nañ mën a am more than 4 points ak ñoo xam ne 3 points la di am ñu seet ñu defal suñu bopp mathématiques but I think ne 4 points nañu mën a qualify loo waaye fu ñu jaar tey ba match yëpp jee su match de
groupe bi Ghana
ñu xam o tey
the Ghana group
ndax points
the Ghana group can be because Ghana same group B Gabon are already with 4 points and then Ghana is on a 1 point. These guys Morocco are on a 6 points. So for there's a possibility in the 4 point mun na fa game so Ghana win the last game am bi. You know, so as this look it makes sense after ñëpp play ñaari match then
yeah, to me, irrespective of whether Yemen Group C or whatsoever, here technically we had an opportunity to have 5 points. So from now on towards Tunisia Gambia, the objective is to get that 1 point from that game and to show we are not going to bang our hopes on other teams. So basically, the fact of it now, we need a point on our last game. And for us to get going, and I think that is very, very important. And Lamin, you did ask about Tunisia game, the results, but I want to come in here. I think there are certain players that needs to be commended in this game. We have to be frank here. Yeah. Toldo has justified why people think he should be the number one of the team.
Absolutely.
Not only the performance he has today, but because of the discipline he puts in the team, that is very key. One thing we always lack when we play in the game, we need leadership. That's going to coordinate the defense. And the goalkeeper being the last person behind everybody has the ability to control the game, which Toldo is doing to the best of his ability. You could see how he communicates to his players. And one thing that you have to understand here, the body language that he has with the players, that shows that he has respect from everybody. When he talks, everybody listens. And I think that is one key thing that's going to give us an edge. And, we've always agreed that Jaguars should come in, to post, to ease up Ibu Adams, the work rate. And today, Jaguar justify that as well, because we knew that the battle would be very, very tense in the middle. And trust me, one person who will have my credit towards, for the past 2 games is Solmar. We all know Sol doesn't have the game time playing, but he has shown experience that he can help this team to grow, to move forward. And I think even fighting wise, he's been fighting extremely well. And I think that is really, really, really important for us to understand that. Hassan did extremely well today. Because he was given a job. We all knew that Hassan would be lonely playing up front, but all he can do is put the 2 central defenders under intense pressure. And today, what was lacking in the first game that we was doing more today, that he was holding onto the ball, even though there are instantly he was losing the ball on numerous occasions, but he tried to delay so the players can pop in quickly, which was very good for the team. And I think Jamano did extremely well. Today, the discipline from the first minute of the game was excellent until like the 76 minutes when you consider that penalty. It's debatable. It's definitely debatable. It's a 50-50 ball, but you always have to understand that, the opportunity will be given to the attacking team if you are in those kind of situations. And it arises, the boys showed character, and I think Modou Sekabaro coming in has also made a statement. I personally have always said that we need like a wide player who is as quick as him, who will be playing with Modou Barrow just to give speed to the attack. And you see, when he came in today, he has definitely demonstrated that. Look at one thing people don't understand here. Maybe we might not pay attention. The whole attack started with him. Look at the run he ran. Look at the run he did behind the defenders. Okay, if it was another player, the ball would have been gone out. The opportunity would not have even counted. But because of his speed and determination, he got the ball back, and then that resulted to few movement, and we had the penalty. And I think in going forward, the coach is listening. He is listening. He is definitely listening because there was things that we know yesterday, and then people had to come up with their opinions, and then the changes came in, and it was justified. But we should not be carried away. For me, I have said it that we want to go to the last. I will be more than happy if the team qualified to the last 16. We are on course. We are 90% up there. All we need to do is get a point from our next game, and we will be there. I mean, it's a game. People will think we sit back, but this is the team we had, and this is what we can bang on. And they have did the job today to the best of their ability. You know, you can't blame Ibu Adams for that penalty. It's a 50-50 ball. He could have done better if his hands were run out. Okay, but I mean, that do happens in the game. Those were crazy moments. Another referee would have had a second thought at it and look at it. The game was tied, I mean, in 0-0, and he could have let it go easily. You know, but I think playing against a Mali, if you are an underdog, you will tend to have those kind of decisions going your way, going against you. But I think in terms of discipline, the tactical discipline of the players, they got it right. Thump up to coach. He did set up the team very well, and the players responded. The players did their utmost best to make sure that they shut Mali down. You know, with all what they have, we try to shut them down. You know, even though whereas can we improve on going forward? Yes, we can definitely improve because we've got the players. We've got the players that can change the moment of the game. If you look at the first half, I can say the whole game, the Gambia got the better chances. We hit the woodwork twice.
Yeah.
You can count what Mali came with. So basically, it works for us. We created the chances. We were unlucky, you know, for the ball to hit the woodwork twice. And, you know, game on.
Absolutely. Game on. I'll bring Buba in. Buba has Tom started winning the fans and the Gambians through this performance he's producing. And of course, with the performance today, what has improved from this performance to the previous one? Obviously, the last game, people have got opinions, and you know, so many people have came in with ideas that Tom should just on. From today's game, what have you noticed? Can you leave your advice, please?
Yeah, thank you so much. Anyway, I think Tom today he did a great job.
Yeah.
Simply because I think he, as what you guys are saying, he has been listening.
Yeah.
And these forums that you people are creating is really helping a lot. Simply because the criticism that you do, coach will listen to it. So the most important thing that I see, and I was happy about today, when he bring in the traditional 4-4-2. You understand? Because I believe that he learned from the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happened today was we were not really exposed too much on our outside backs, like Murtani game.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And secondly, our defense, Omar and Gomez, they were not exposed as well today as they did in the Murtani game, where I told Sana. Coach, I think he learned from that, and everybody was talking about that. Because the more we want to sit, it depends on the kind of team you are playing, how much will you be able to contain that pressure, not to concede a goal. You understand? But the defensive setup today was really works well for him, and I really commend him for that. And the midfield really today, defensively, they were amazing. The midfield played defensively, they helped defense too a lot.
Yeah.
So that was really good. And then because if the more we contain Mali from the outsides and in the middle, that was it. The penalty they got, I have a problem with that. It was a penalty, yes. But my problem with the penalty was it happens in the 73rd minute of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And the referee went to the VAR gave the penalty at the 75 minutes of the game. Mm-hmm. That's where I have a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
I think they really need to put that into consideration, because things like this, you can't just give up things like that. You understand? Yeah. Because he was right in front of the ball. If that was a foul, give it out right away. But don't wait till after 2 minutes, after the build-up, you're supposed to have a goal, and then you go back there and then VAR give that penalty. That was really ridiculous. I really have a big problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
So going forward,
yeah,
I think for me, honestly, I think we should even win this game today. To my own point of view, Lamin.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because Mali, I think we give so much respect to Mali at some point. You understand? Because Hassan did a great job, but for some, sometimes I sit and think back. I said, if we could have scored a goal, simply at the second half, I think, to my own point of view, I think what he's supposed to do was, I think he's supposed to bring Steve Trawale.
Mm-hmm.
I have my reason for that. Okay, I don't know. Sometimes if I sit and think like, the coach really know the quality that Steve has. So the system that Tom is playing in that up front, all those strikers, Steve Trowell is the only one who can fit in any of that system, any system he's playing. Because one, Steve has the quality, he has the speed, he can play long strike, he can play outside right wing, he can play left wing. Steve can do all that. So if he brings Steve in that second half, what would happen to Mali? Because Mali were playing high line at some point, right? But if he brings Steve and put him in the middle of those people, I tell you not, they're gonna stay back, and we're gonna have the ball and because today we are holding the ball a little bit better than last game. So if we have someone like Steve in that middle, he's gonna create so much problem for Mali in their defense. We're either gonna have a penalty or he's gonna create a goal. I know for sure that would happen. But I don't blame him. He doesn't want to take the risk.
Yeah.
You understand? Who cares if Mali control the whole game? If they have the whole possession 100%, fine. We get what we want today.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's what is important for us. But from my own point of view, I think he's supposed to put a little bit into his consideration and then try to look into that and see what we're going to get out of that. But to be an underdog right now, I think we have to forget about that. We have a chance of qualifying and we have a chance of even winning, Tunisia in the next game. Yes, I believe that.
Absolutely. Tunisia are a bit cruising from what we can see, that they are 4 up now. But our next game is definitely against them. That's going to be a very good game. But at least we have put ourselves into a very, very decent position. And I don't think it's going to put any pressure on the boys to play that game. They are really, really, they should be comfortable and go out and play a good game. Hopefully, Tom will change his way of style of football when we play Tunisia. I doubt it, but we can see some changes. He's put himself into a very good position.
Lamin. Right now, I don't think they're gonna change midfield play right now because Lungis play against Tunis. Against Mali. I don't see him changing Jaguar, Solmar, or Ibu Adams. Up front, going forward, I don't think that because Musa Baro is the best player. Musa Baro, we have to build the team to Musa Baro. Musa Baro, every game we gonna improve. We're gonna improve. We deal responsibility. They have he's a big player now. Mangi play Serie A, Mangi play Sampdoria. I have to take the responsibility. Mungi def no. Going forward, I think that with them at them Tunis. Tunis, same thing. They have a good team. Then them play. Man, I don't like team with how they defend. Why? But Nico defend. Play. If we play the same against Tunis, any team we play against any team, see AFCON be. Why men your problem? Because then they defend Uba, so defend Uba, so we need ball. You're gonna keep ball. You few, 3, 4, 5 touches. Then move forward. You create for foul. Create chances. How often they can bugat? Man, criticize code be. But the way we are playing, the way we play today, 75 minutes, bala penalty. Penalty muna penalty because Japan tela civil box be. Dega olote why yo boss mo dafa té Ibu Adams té ko why mom dafa ko té bay Ibu Adams té continue. So fofu la problème. Ma ngi dega buba mu ngi wax ne play bi dafa dem ba pare wala stop waaye VAR bi mun nañoo play ba yaa ngi gis mun nañoo play after 5 minutes sax VAR bi ala defal bi dem ko yow mu dem change décision bi mun naa play ba 5 minutes
the thing is they want to understand why the VAR is there. The VAR is there to assist the referee to make a decision, and he has powers. So fake and if this 100% it's right. He don't have to stop the game. Let the game flow because that is why the VAR is there. But now, look at the name, the video assistant referee. So it is there to assist the referee for the referee to have an opportunity to have a second look of the incident. And you know that's why upside the far answer you are so or you are not so. Leave it to go. The rule said leave the play to go on. You can have a second chance to look at it again. So the penalty look of it has to. It's the game. It's the modern football. You know we have to come to terms with those things. And I think fair enough to the referee. I have said it over and over. He did have a great game.
He had a great game.
Even though the penalty be, to me, if I look at it at the second thought, Munna one is debatable. It's a 50-50 thing. On a good day, another referee would say, you know what, there's nothing in it. Let's go. Football is a physical game. But if they give the foul away, it's his hands were out. His hands were out. So obviously it's a foul. So
let me see. I think that Mali, they're supposed to get a red card first half.
James Gomez.
James, that's a
yeah.
If he have a second look, one overall surprising. Overall surprising. But you know why? Game management law. The referees they also have what they call manage the game. At that point in time, it's early in the game, and that is going to change the dynamics of everything. But the rules are clear. The leg was up. It was up already, and that was straight. It should have been a simple red. A simple red.
Yeah, I think that. But it's still debatable because so tackle be if it's so tackle be it was directly tackle on it can be also another 50-50 because he dafa jëkka door tennis bi bala mo taxaw ci ankuli ki bi ni
no dafa jog tanka bi it wasn't down dafa
what was up
dafa crucial
luma min moy su amuton ball bi it could have been straight red.
No, even so, ball, it's excessive. I don't know how to call it, but it's very excessive.
It's still 50-50. Come to go ahead. In another day, Belen referee munna la jox second yellow and then you are off. But depending ba on because mom referee be so in his position. Va mo ko mona on. So va on, the guy is in trouble because he might get a second yellow card. Why mom angle bu mu nekkon this guy hit the ball, right? Hit not James on Uncle. So them on VAR mom, why you munna mo sangu nak? Lol mom is a
we technically knows it's gonna be like 50-50 game, 50-50 balls. Gambia it was clear that then you're lucky putting on 50-50 calls because the fact that the Mali it's a team that is up there and we are there, and you know when this kind of games. I mean, it's really important. Football. That's football. But one thing I am happy with the team. So we are too defensive. I think one thing we do is we defend with numbers. We definitely defend numbers. And then in modern football, if you want to be up, this is where you can start. You cannot just start. You feel we give them a lot of space. They had players for God and even sake that has a lot of quality. We have to have a game plan. Man, this is always been my argument. We need to have a game plan. And a game plan is either we have two quick players on the wings, that the leg is skeptical now. If we want to play this kind of formation, I think people like Modu Sekabaro should have an easy chance of starting.
Yeah.
Okay? But we understand. The coach played the first game. Jamano did perfectly well. You know, he has to give him another chance. He did. But I think the first substitution could have been Modu Sekabaro. You know, if Jamano is up on that game, Modu Sekabaro would have had a lot of quality and speed. In the team, and I think that has to be said.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Motor feel is a low money. Modu Sekabaro, your mobile and first change man. Your mobile, your nigga. Because of Ninga Gisne, man, Mali, send back for me. Kompa Asantena, muna joga problem. Because of Asantena, muna joga problem. Si amon another person come for go. Because dañu am problem. Guys dañu am yo mo problem after second half. But why I mean ni nga gis ne Iboy boy xam na lu tax coach bi de ko dee play because boy tamit discipline dafa am technical discipline yooyu moo tax coach bi de ko dee dugal man su ma gis-gis loolu laa foog so at the end of the day yow coach bi change sami tey it happens to work out even bada mooy sax mu duggee mu doon jox gaay problème because saay sam moom dafa naaree player bada mooy saay sam dafa naaree player so façon player soo amee da nga ko war a yu saa yu nekk which was very good comme ñoo ko doon waxee seulement I give him credit because ñun ñëpp xam nañ ne Sol gën naa nekku di am playing time but the way he is playing da nga gis ne kii if he was having playing time bi Gambia ñu ngi wax leneen but yaa nga xam so let's ñu ñaan next game bi ñu try ñu jëlee fa point yow ñu def sonn ñu moom fu nekk lu fa happen ñu xam ne loolu la luñ fa am rek jël fu mu nekk nii man daal loolu laa gis luñ am rek jël because the way we are playing loolu luñ am jël comme que ñooñu ba egga fi suñ first time am na ñoo xam ne ñoo leen si AFCON bi léegi seen second time point amuñ ko
absolutely dégg la si kanam tuuti rek ma ñëw ubbi line si because comme nu ma ko waxee dañ ko bokka fan si te xam naa ñu bëri ñu ngi si ron they want to come in and contribute comme nuñ ko dee defee rek we engage the fans waaye balaa loolu rek Musa ñu jam tuuti si game bi rek again obviously this is a very very good point that we are in going to the Tunisian game. What do you think we should do? The same of what we did, or Yang Musa? We do the same, or do we need to change anything or add anything?
I'm going Lloyd def mulajik doko de bay. And I don't think there's any reason we have to ñoo fi gis graw gal. The fact ne ñun sax dañ disagree with the coach's tactics.
Yeah.
But the fact ne there is no way the coach will change that anytime soon until we are on the losing side. If we are losing, come tay mu indi Badamosi indi ñu pusu because tay one not ak two not is the same. You either get a point or you lose. So at that time you can go for mu nga risk mu nga attack suñ la winee one not and two not amuñ njël. So gisuma anytime soon coach bi wara indi something new knowing ne ni la qualifier mu ñëw AFCON 4 points from 2 games. There is no way muy change loolu maanaam xool léegi si score si gis naa Tunis ñu ngi enjoy they are 4-0 up against Mauritania. So Ivory Coast tam gis naa ñu ngi lead Freetown Sierra Leone 2-1. So Barrow, I don't think the coach will do any much. In some few players my start. Why Hamane, the core of the team most likely might be there. The core of the team, midfield defense be for me. So I'm expecting to see some maybe 1 or 2 changes, some new. For example, Munamo start Modu Seka Barrow. We might see Steve Trawale. Maybe we might see Badamosi. Why Fogomane didn't allow the core of the team, that is the midfield and the defense. I'm not the fact that you get points, 4 points from 2 games, I'm not seeing that anytime soon.
Even Mansa like the likes of like Torres, I mean, people can have a different opinion about him, but when you look the way he plays today, he played with purpose and he played with a clear strategy, And we have to understand one thing: we aren't creating that opportunity for Torres, to be running behind the defenders. He was left there today to be fighting with the defenders to put them under pressure, which he was doing it today to the best of his ability. And even Badamosi Monyosa, this could have persisted again, because there is a gap. There is a huge gap between Sun midfield and the forward. And there is no one that is playing close. If Torres go into a 50-50 chance, he's not, even Sukowinesa, he's going to be sandwiched between 2 or 3 players. Okay? So the purpose of him being there right now, he's doing his job. And that one personally, I was anticipating he is going to play 60 to 70 minutes. That was what I was anticipating because of the work rate that he's going to put up. And it was right. I was right that Badamosi picked it up where Torres left it. So kind of any striker we bring in right now, since Trenby, we are not using those strikers. Instead, we want to use the counter attack on the break. And any team we played with, we'll leave at least 3 players at the defense to make sure that they are safe because they clearly understand the government strategy of playing would be to hit them on the break. Okay, which is fine. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with that, and that's fine. The players executed that to the best of their ability. But the only thing I would like the coach to definitely look at, we need players that have speed. Okay, we need Sekabaro. I mean, we need a player who is going to hold onto that position to delay, for the team to switch up, to step up and keep ball a little bit. But I think, to me, if you ask me, I would say we need a white player. That Sekabaro would have done a good job.
Yeah.
The teams in the competition are definitely going to have a second look at Gambia now, especially after this play today. Going into the next game or even going into the next round. Lan lañ wara expect si loolu. What should be our expectation? Because now people are taking us serious. Underdog, they will be thinking, you know what, these people are playing with, especially after today, they've been playing with a lot of discipline. They will cause problem to teams as the tournament progresses. What should we expect from them?
No, I mean, we just have to, for police, I know they're coming all out.
Yeah.
You understand? They're coming all out. For us, I mean, I don't think we honestly have a defensive problem at the moment right now. No, we don't.
No.
But if we look at it against Murtala, we didn't concede a goal. Against Mali, it was a penalty.
Yeah.
Right? So which means that our defense is solid. And they are really, tactically, they are disciplined. And they are doing their job well. So, but the only thing I think we need to adjust a little bit is the transition.
Right.
So what China is talking about, the speed we need from the outside. If we have the speed there, but if the transition is slow, it's always going to be a problem.
Right.
So the transition from the midfield to the forward, that has to be fast. You understand? That's why I really need, the midfield is okay, as everybody is saying, defensively. But if we can have one, like a good holding midfielder who can make the transition really quick, I'm telling you, we at least every game we'll score at least 2 goals. That's something that I think we need to work on. The coach really need to work on a little bit to adjust or to make us.
Kan nga foog ne léegi yow si team bi kan nga foog ne kooku la ban holding midfielder la ko mën a dugal ko xam ne mën na ñëw mu def différence comme parti nga what I was talking about Ibrahim Koli, Ibrahim Koli. No, the one playing at Roma. Is it Ibrahim or
Dabo?
Ibrahim Dabo, right? So if Ibrahim Dabo, if he can put Ibrahim Dabo in front of those midfield, right? He can leave these 3 midfielders there. So if he can leave Ibrahim Dabo in front of that midfield, just to hold that ball, you give a go ahead.
Dafa te guys, si kanami 3 midfielders.
Wow. Si kanami 3 midfielders.
Kon dafa play ñaari dafa play yow two striker control.
So what I mean is like we still have 4 in the midfield, but what I mean is now if we want to have like one lone striker, right? So if we have these the other 6 striker, that would be like running as the number 10 player.
Wow.
So that would be running behind how to call it this
Hassan.
Torres. Wow, Torres. So whoever is going to be more housing between the Torres and midfield. So the transition, the ball from the midfield will be quick. So if we have that, I know that Ibrahim can do that, but even Steve can play that role very well. Because Steve, honestly, I've been following Steve a lot. So that number 10 role we need. I think that's the only problem.
Buba game day.
Wow. Yeah.
It's not Malian, he sent me few players. They needn't tough. Exercise Ibrahim Dawo dafa nekk problem moo tax li ñu exercise bi tey in another game against Mauritania man I was boobu dinaa d'accord ak yow mun na play yow ñaari mën na play ñaari fi mu teg comme number 10 foofu noonu game tey ñu woon number 10 foofu noonu.
Yeah,
No, for today,
dañ gaaw si flanks yi.
no, for today I understand. For today I understand. Honestly, what you are talking about, Aziz, I mean, that was really what he did was perfect because Mali, I mean, size-wise they are big. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but what I mean, like going forward, I mean, I think he need to probably introduce that in his practice to see how it's going to work for him going forward. Because that way, at least at some point, we might need that at some point because we can, if we want to defend and we cannot score sometimes, it might probably might hurt us at some point because we will need that goal at some point.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's been my argument. It's like if I have to play with, I mean, two defensive midfielders sitting in front of the defense. Me personally, I did have that discussion with Abib. We have two players that could be very instrumental. You needed a player one who is going to who has the ability to open up the defenses, that is holding the ball and making those through and killer passes. Do we have that in the team? Yes, we do. Jamano could definitely do that role, playing like
yes.
You could. I mean, not today's game. I agree that we need to play with Saul because of the physicality we had, but we can sit up with Ibo Adams and Jaguar. You can be assured of one thing, that is they are going to put up a good fight because they are all energetic and they can share that responsibility of one taking the right side and the other taking the left side. But we also need a free player who is going to have that free responsibility. Just when they win the ball, give it to him and he can be very decisive. Provided we have two wide players that will be quick in hurting our opponents on the break, then we will have that number 10 who's going to play close to Hassan. In that way, we can be assured of one thing. Musa can be assured of having the ball and can cut in. Modi Sekabaro can also be giving true passes. And in that sense, I think playing against other teams, lesser teams that are physical, that has the physical ability, it will be fair to say that maybe we can start thinking whether we can inculcate a number 10 in the team now. Okay. Musa Baro is more comfortable playing from the wings. And that is going to give us like 4 players on the attack. And if we can have 4 players all the time joining the attack, we can have a chance. Jaguar and Ibo Adams, they all fight to win the ball. And when they win the ball, they can always give it to the playmaker. And you can try to set up the attack for us. But the thing is, Saul can play on the long ball. Taisa Gisnenko, at the beginning, it was hard for him. It was really, really hard for him to promote and those accurate passes at the beginning. But he came into the game along. Okay, and a few passes he got them right. And I think that was one reason why he was put on that team. But in going forward, we would need someone creative. Steve can do that job. Jamano can do that job. But hey, those players playing on the wings. Yeah, Yusuf Anjay as well. Yusuf Anjay could as well do that job.
They can play that role.
Yeah.
And they can
exactly. I think we definitely need that balance up top. That balance we need it to be able to get goals. Because, I mean, at some point, Torres might get frustrated simply because he's a striker and he's not scoring goals. You understand? So for him being fighting like that without scoring goals, he'll get frustrated at some point.
Yeah.
So exactly. And if that happens, then what happens? He's going to get out of the game. So
yeah, but I agree, Buba. Like we said, it's a process.
Yeah.
The process is we are trying to build from the. We have to look at ourselves, where we came from up till now.
Yeah, no.
The first game, the second game, there is a huge development, and the team is definitely coming up, is picking up. They've been more tactically disciplined, more tactically aware. Our defense is more stable. Now our midfield has even given us, more reason to be more confident. And now in going forward, it's going to be like we're now going to work on how to link the midfield and the attack, for us to be creating those great opportunities. That we can score. But overall, I can tell you from a coaching point of view, I am really seeing a good a good sense of purpose from the coach, from the team, and everybody is responding to the tactical approach that the coach is applying. We all knew what is going to happen. But all I could say now it's the team is taking shape. We just have to keep improving.
Now, that's obviously, I totally agree with you, what you guys are saying, but I believe the coach will work on that as he knows that he already worked on his defense, and his defensive practice is really working for him. So probably I think the next step might be, how to score goals. that would be his probably next step.
Thank you, Buba. Thank you.
Buba, don't forget that
Uh-huh.
si Palferam si Nino could don't play them don't score Ben Abim, gang don't score gang score 3 goals. I'm not a fan of we play at defense. The defense. I'm not a fan of that. But the problem is right now. I think you should defend them Benjamin attack. Because
yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
If you score a first goal, we have a problem.
Yeah, problem. Yeah, it's a problem. That's true.
If you score your first goal, then you have a problem.
No, that's in our DNA. We always have a problem with it. When we concede a goal, we just get out of it sometimes. But I mean, I totally agree with what you are saying. We defend first and then we go forward.
Hello. Okay. Thank you very much. For the fans, the lines are open now. Whoever wants to contribute, you can call the number scrolling on the bottom of the screen there, and then give us your reactions. Jerejef Assis Aksana Buba for that brilliant analysis of the game. I know that everybody is excited, and of course, we share our opinions here. You pick them up as we are fans, and of course, Assis Sana, I coach, and they are into this game more than we are, but we give this platform for people to come and share their opinions. Kubuga join, please call that number scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Already, I'm your first caller. Kubuga si just legini. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Wow, hello. Mangla diga.
Jerejef, yola kan ak foy call.
Kala
Baro la wow, kan la nun.
Mala Pamusa Jix.
Pamusa, welcome.
Yeah, Jerejef Mangla nuyu neen yeb yow Habib Assis Buafindi ak Sana Mangla nuyu neen,
Thank you very much.
Yaba.
Yeah. Mangewa, congratulations to the whole Gambia and also to the boys.
Thank you,
Good
bro.
job what they did in Cameroon,
Absolutely.
Yeah, because full play Akmali is not easy. What they were expecting, because so set a last game for their first game. After their first game, same coach be underrate, joxon ñu respect mu ne Gambian team bi xam nga mom he doesn't see that football that they can do and try to get a point or to win them. So after the game, so dafa rus daal, because after the game tamit gis naa ñu ngi comment tamit ne xam nga Gambia game bi mu ne xam nga Gambia try nen mu ne nuñ foogee gars yi ñëwuñ noonu mu ne waaye football la, but ñoom they win everything. So that doesn't matter. The only thing is ñun am na some point buñ buga. So we are already happy about that point. We lead in the group with 4 points. And also our next game against Tunis, that is the most important game right now. Fofudal affairs here because we have to try and get a point at least. If we don't get the 3 points, let's try and get 1 point so that we can advance to the next stage. We don't have to say that we have to depend on other teams' results. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We have to depend on our own work. We have to work it for ourselves, like what we did in our first game against Mauritania. We try to win and get a point. That is 3 points. So today we fight and get another point. So let us just keep going like that.
Absolutely.
Next game also we can have a point.
Absolutely.
Because all the teams right now, they are taking us as the underdogs, so that we cannot go anywhere. But you see, things are going, and we are just going. Every time they are lucky. Let us just be lucky. We will be there like that till we get where we want. You understand?
That's right.
And for the team also, the coach, that is his plan, because we all see the first game, the fixture that he brought, and today. There was a difference between the last fixture and today. So, yeah, but what I was saying, I don't see Ibrahim Dabo on the bench, neither on the starting 11. So I was wondering why, because I don't had any news about him also. I don't know whether maybe injury or he was not just among the starting 11, also this squad, because I checked everything. I don't understand. Yeah, but for the changes, Ibrahim Akoli and Modu Barrow, that changes was very good. Yes, because when they came in, they give more force to the boys. The boys were having more force. They have more fire. So if you can see Modubaro, he was coming, when he came, he was having confidence because he even have a one shot there. But the ball, the way he shot the ball, he doesn't get it like the way he wanted. If not, that will be a very good shot and it's going to be a good goal. Like the free kick also, Musa Baro, I'm very happy about that. That very free kick is very good. And also Abdullah Jallo. You understand?
Brilliant.
For Mali, with all their big players, those big professional footballers, none of them hit our bar.
Absolutely. Well, that's the game of football for all of us. Like you said, before the beginning, the coach was giving it all the bigs. But I think he's eating his humble pie now. It's 1-1.
Exactly.
But thank you very much, Pamusa. We got other callers. The line is just going non-stop. But we appreciate your contribution. Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Thank you. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the show. Who is calling and where are you calling from? Caller from US, I think. It's
US
+1.
I'm from yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
What?
Usainu from the US.
Usainu, welcome to the show. Nice to have you here.
Yeah. No, I mean no one wa moy come I'm gis ne come. Yeah, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thank you.
Go on, Usainu ñu ngi la dégg.
Waaw man la dégg. Man am lu ma doon wax mooy comme naa gis ne comme nga ma doon déglu show bi gars yi nga explain ne comme team bi dañ need playmakers and stuff. But man lu ma foog comme xam nga coach bi mi ngi amoon game plan am pour teg te loolu la am teg ba pare gis naa ne comme past 2 games yi mu ngi work. I mean tey sax improve nañ si so xam nga dama feel ne comme dañ war a nekk behind team bi rek nu support as a team xam nga ba pare nu bàyyi favoritism bi ba pare xam nga nu pigante kii pigante kële. Coach bi I believe ne team bu mu teg nii tey sax ak substitution yu mu dugal si second half bi sax moo tax nu mun a win game bi big na improvement bu baax a baax a baax. So
that's right.
And loolu naa bëggoon a wax rek.
Jërëjëf that's right. That's right. No loolu la that's right. For now ñuy lifin yëpp ñu contribute tamit rek I think they are sharing their opinion but at the end of the day comme nuñ gisee coach Tom moom num ñëwee he is sticking to it and he's coming out with results. So Ken mënut say change dara but I think it's all fair tamit because the game of football ku nekk dañ dee am seen opinion waaye wax nga dëgg tamit at the end of the day it's for Gambia so it's working for us and we are happy.
Yeah, we are happy. Exactly. No one point more personal.
That's right. Jërëjëf Ousseynou sa contribution bi rafet na. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Another caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. You call Lamin Tole?
Yeah, in the Italy la Mohammed
Mohammed, welcome to the show. Mohammed ngale be program of follow kan ne.
Yeah. Non de kay woli aja program wo down all what connection la wala busy da do wonde na.
That's right. Welcome.
Malbe konton na baje la ma.
Baraka bake nka bidong yela yes copy no la draw ni kanya. Renta ka command vi no le buka fa draw.
Yeah, the same thing ta fana na opinion holding kata wala with them.
Okay.
I'm love an opinion on concerning about people who are requesting Kafako Steve Munam Steve la problem or Munan Coach Mantara use can. They are code la at the way of tactic I alone yame. So about over Kolia Bakele, a special BJ mo Stephen and second half. I substitution on Ninke, I Modubaro Nadina, and but the motion Ibrahim Kole. Those are the perfect one. Yeah. Mbemi expect kanyata no mali mampenen di soda. 75 minutes kata 80 minutes on ninka ba expect kan wata mo nyata no mbedu goalless. Abe Steve la nad len wata mo na. Nice Steve na wata mo. Stick be good impact soda because I could remember most of our majority game Steve na second half rek over within that period rek aka game o falile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my advice will be coming here, coach next game on him Tunisia. Modubaro let him start it.
Okay.
My other player alone like Malong Abuala game plan not but Modubaro should start it.
Okay.
Ida Modu Baro, Musa Baro, and Jamano.
Okay.
Plus Asan Cisse. Yeah, you will in front. So concerning about midfield also, well now Moila coming Ibrahim Dabo at a COVID-19 Soto. I wish him speedy recovery.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Miataran Aminal na next gemu. Ate Solmar. Plus Emu Adams, Nathan electrify midfield. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So no person sort of Kakuma Dola Jera Kadue Reka Alma Yalne.
Yeah.
Jem told me to the Alma Sonia Lebulu.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Okay, Habib and Asis, I'll be content in Sanayafa, man. Allah Baraka.
Yeah, Lamin, Danibo Koladotala. Let's just share this, and I think it's important. Especially in the love platform, until everybody is entitled to your opinion, and I think we have to respect the callers for their opinion. But unfortunately, there is not a favorism here. All what we do, we are trying to see the game into a different angle. Sometimes we can disagree on certain things. Me and Buba as well.
Hold on.
You know, so but this is what football is all about. We want to in as much as we want to have an attacking team, we also wanted to in as much as we want to have a balanced team, we have to be conscious about certain protocols, especially going forward. We want to score goals. We don't just want to let the game split live for 90 minutes or so, banging on penalties. We are trying to find ways that we can put some creativity in the team, so that we can have more opportunities to score. We are no favorable player. All we see is the first thing is Gambia. We want to have the team to be better and better and better. So I mean, I know other platform, other people might advocate Steve to come, but I mean, everything has a protocol. It has a route. So we need to take to the right route to achieve what we want. Yes, you can sit there and think that okay, we want this player to be in because we know their quality. Like for example, yesterday, you know. Toldo was out of the team, according to reports. And everybody was asking, why was it out? You know, Habib can be a witness. But, you know, people have their opinions, and who knows whether that opinion have an impact.
No, Sana.
You know, Toldo was reinstated.
Basically, football goes with that. Football doesn't under what?
Everywhere.
Exactly.
So it doesn't mean Nunsun platform I'm not trying to brag. Nunsun platform is diverse. We are not fan babies of any player. We have our favorite players in heart. It's normal. Why we don't never know how many player of Allah have vest or sneakers. We don't need that. They take other platform they like any sneaker or no. That's not how it works on our platform. Game, we have our opinion. As is Dafanyo Wahli, Manma Wahli, Sana Wahli, and Lamin, Omar, everybody. But you never fanboy any player. You will support Gambia.
When people like me, all the players, I had a lot of respect with all of them. But if you do something bad, I'm gonna say what you did is bad. You know, I don't go against the coach because he's a coach like me. But I mean, basically, what is real is we have to be on top of things because this is what gives the coach. This is what gives the coach and I mean also so an opportunity to hear diverse. We are not just going to praise nobody. We are not going to do that.
Hello,
Gambians will sit here and talk about Manchester. You want a pep?
Yeah.
Good point, man.
Hello, caller.
Wait.
No, I mean, obviously that's how it is. I mean, what you are saying. I mean, so now, you know, we just have to let it go because you know why? At the end of the day, we are here in like we have different like how would I say? We are looking at this in a different perspective. You know, okay. Aziz has been a national player for a long time. He has a lot of qualities. A lot of he's coaching right now. Likewise, Sana Likewise, me, I played with Omar, I played with Nda and everybody. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, I see it in a different perspective. I look at the game as a player and as a coach at the same time. You understand? So my analysis will probably be based on something that I feel like it's gonna help me. It's gonna help the team. But at the end of the day, the coach decision is final.
Absolutely.
He's gonna make the final decision. So we can only tell him the things that we see, because sometimes the coach might not see everything. You understand what I mean? But sometimes as if you say something here that makes so much sense that the coach can work on and help him. You understand? So maybe you never know that people who are talking make the coach to even bring up this flash 442 today. That will help us.
Nobody knows.
Yes, nobody knows. So I mean, we just and everywhere you go, especially in football, you have to have people who will analyze the game the way it is. You understand? So if the game today is good, we talk about it. Tomorrow when they play bad, we're gonna talk the same thing. We're gonna talk the way they play. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
So people need to understand that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, caller. We are supporting Gambia. That's fine.
Italy.
Labin Bojang, welcome to the show.
See, thank you. Mbala program on follow kanne. I'll thank the boys. Bravo for the boys. For me, this is victory.
Absolutely.
They are win because niajibe.
Yeah.
Mali benyaming and Gambia benyaming. I'm going to compare in time of football. While saying football over the everybody can play football. So it's more underrated.
Yeah.
Get me?
Yeah.
So bula kuntenga jo coach na la plan sol le natana amenga la plan sol e ka work le because nim player all of them they can do it. They are hungry. Yemo samana he will play perfectly. You understand that? Because near GB ka play nyaming Gambia ba nyamin sign banko be team beba in bla they are watching Gambia.
Yeah.
You can understand they are watching Gambia. So any team in Gambia they will careful. It Gambia underrated la.
No,
and these players intermiddle underrated even the players they are playing good. And this is an opportunity for them more about Fontanikan. I wish them all the best. Many are go a big team. I wish them all the best after this tournament. They have big team, at least the player for is at a higher level. Because player Benjamin saying they can do it. They can do it definitely. They are perfect. For me, they are perfect. They are all perfect. They are all perfect. Because Niaji blaming a B. Malinia you Malay play Kanya. Mali they are playing physically in Gambia. A physical they play more count. A physical they play more Ulana a weak back because it Baramala physical. Ulana a weak back. Boil for a time tally among Corondo because Niaji team I team Oje team of Fandila. Koji I team on fund because I be ball loose Bolka defending Kanya observe coaching I team on fund and I end a team on fund. Although not more on opinion, but definitely boys. They are perfect for me. They are perfect. Momo Samanankai. They are all good. They are all good. And then Akai Brema down for them. Mamoy can work in the Bafokan something born at Kangamoy. Asiska Faiko. Nia Buba Purbuba na Bijemo. Nia be Gala midfieldo. And in size in Brema is Brema something that Roma. And size and then your size is quite different. So Priya Samanang. I throw midfield kono. A bit difficult to play in win because you can physical. So I team fix nyam it's perfect now. It's perfect.
Thank you very much.
It's definitely perfect. I wish all the boys good luck. After the tournament, they all have big team, I wish them all the best. Good luck for the Gambia.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, another caller on the line. Hello, caller. Okay, a UK caller. Let's talk about. Hello, caller. Caller from UK.
Hello.
Welcome. Okay, now caller. Let's sort of from the UK, but ninga sikala funo katale. I don't know what's going on. Hello, caller. I don't know. Okay, now caller do sort of from UK, but is struggling to come in. You can call back again. Hello, another one from Italy, I think. Hello. Caller, hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Mala Oscar, the Korea Italy, no?
Oscar, welcome to the show.
Yeah, my new people are doing a very wonderful job.
Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah, the one lip dal, one lip pepper. So comme man lu ma am pour wax daal mooy ñu nekk di call xam nga ak ñu nekk di comment. Yeah. Yéen a ngi fii nii depuis Gambia qualify ngul.
Yeah.
You understand? Then you don't only talk about the national team, but always about even the league. Every week, see platform.
That's right.
I understand. So you know, some of them they are carry about social media be more than carry. Hamga you start Gambia. Hamga di ñëw di wax fii nii yéen do am favoritism wala leneen ak leneen. Kon ñooñu xamul football Gambia bi te nekkuñ di follow football Gambia bi.
Yeah.
ñu xam ne ñu nekk di follow Gambia ak football Gambia bi yëpp xam nañ yéen doo leen nekk di def. And yéen seen xool ci Gambia fa la yéen xam nga foo leen teg seen xool yi ci football Gambia bi.
Thank you very much for
you people are spending yéen a ngi spend a lot pour football Gambia bi te kenn nekku leen di leen fay dara.
Thank you.
So ñoo xam ne ñoom la nekkuñ di follow football nekkuñ di support football Gambia bi sax xam nga. yu ñëw di wax fii nii xam nga def na nii fekk am ma yéen bay football ak wax du bay football ak wax ñoo dee ànda. So ko amul football demal nga dem toog xam nga bàyyi ñu bugg a Gambia ak ñu bugg a football Gambia nekk feneen ñu wax ñu xam nga ñu spend seen everything.
Well, la tamit on the social media. So today, you know, if you are out on the social media, of course, funga and different people and different opinions. So you know, we are on the other side. We understand some of those things. We'll appreciate it because we spend time. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for appreciate it. Thank you.
For them ci aduna am na ñuy wax diga.
Absolutely.
Loolu rafet na. Dafa am ñoo xam Baro.
Yeah.
Man dem na stade Gambian media fancy di against Gambia maa ngi toog mo joy. I was there with my brother. So ñun Gambia ñun fa ci jewan ñun duñ jéggi bopp.
Am nañ kola bu ñëw ni. Hello kola.
Yeah, hello. Lami nakam.
Jërëjëf waay yow la kan.
Wala Nas Piju.
Nas, jërëjëf, welcome bro.
Yeah.
Manako welcome.
Waaw jërëjëf nuyu naa leen yéen ñëpp waay.
Fay nañ la.
Ñoo sana ñoo family Aziz ak suma boy bi Habib.
Thank you.
Waaw jëm bi moom like amul lu ñoo wax lu du praise boy. Yeah, because tactic bi baaxoon na torop till now because ñun gis nañ ne last game ak this game tamit different na tuuti when it comes to the mid nakat la ñu doon defender ak foul suñ dem concede ci li nakat la the edge of our boxes. Yeah, they have worked on that very well and like it is getting better. Why come like better thing man duma observe the game bi better thing when you wanna improve a bit. Like suñu attack. Yeah, because you get defend together, that is good. Why suñu attack? Because so defend ngay break on counter attack in the counter attacking system. Da nga wara li nakala sa reaction bi dafa wara fast sort of 1-2. Da nga wara nekk ci opponent guys and li nakala guys inside. Why suñu attack bi daf dee slow torop so low da bala ñoo ne dañoo dem rek da nga gis ne li nakala suñu opponent bi fekk ñoom tamit tej nañu. So but still now it's a learning process. So li nakala I think suñu work on that ñu am like was am nañ Musa dafa gaaw torop 1-2 ñu switch ko Musa su nekk any corner of the field daf dee mëna pass long pass anka bi deep na te fu mu nekk mën naa dóor fu nekk so loolu dinañu dimbale torop the unity and the commitment and the fighting spirit guy continue correct they will because we just mathematically so check all the group mën naa ñëwaale mathematically 80% in the quarterfinal. Wow, but like still now nañ dem ñu try ñu win suñ winut sa ñu draw suñ game bi da nga gis ne dafa dimbale Gambia when it comes to FIFA ranking.
Absolutely.
So we're going to set another debutant underdog, the lowest ranked team in the AFCON competition of the quarterfinal stage. Bobo is a big thing for the country. It will elevate our ranking and it will help us a lot. And like it will encourage scouts and other things to come and see young talents back home.
Absolutely, Nas. Agree.
So, play players dañ playal seen raka yu nekk si gannaaw seen boy yu nekk si gannaaw ñoo xam ne ñu ngi mun a play waaye amuñu opportunity to break the barrier to come to Europe so ñoom seen performance ak seen FIFA ranking bi boobu dafa dimbale ñu ñëw da nga gis ne ñu ñëw agency ñëw bàyyi ñu dem gestu Gambia because fu mu nekk nii ñii nu ñu mel nii yaa ngi understand ñoom tamit dinañ mun a lii because FIFA ranking bi nu mu eggee di nga mun a penetrate di Premier League ak other league si tamit because loolu baax na torop maa ngi leen a nuyu yéen tamit seen tur maa ngi leen a nuyu torop maa ngi leen a nuyu yéen tamit because liggéey boo leen nekk di def baax na torop we need to come out this is a Gambian thing
thank you
léegi nag I understand loolu sometimes you criticize them but that does not mean we don't like them we want them to improve because somebody who like you will always criticize you so that you can improve.
Absolutely.
So nañ understand loolu ñu ngi leen a ñaanal we are so much proud of them. Let them continue the fighting spirit.
Jërëjëf waay jërëjëf.
Jërëjëf.
Thank you very much Nas sa contribution bi rafet na thank you. Okay, another caller. Line bi moom is non-stop. People are coming. Oh, that call is gone. Hello? Hello, caller.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Maa ngi leen di nuyu waay.
Jërëjëf yow la kan ak fooy caller.
Tur bi dama ko leb comme di last time bi.
No bi moom bi bul ko leb.
Na leer waay.
Jaay naa ko sa waa ji Musa Habib.
Fay naa ko.
Fooy caller ak tur bi.
Waa ñu ngi caller Germany.
Okay.
Wow, game bi ñu fi kontaanee tey. The coach proved every Gambian wrong who judged him bad. Definitely. Boy, see, nangul nem ko.
Yeah.
Changes you the first game be second game be all went good.
Yeah.
Luno ñaan deka bi ñu calm ñu ñaanal boys yi.
Brilliant.
Everybody ñu topp ci behind the team.
Yeah.
ñu mun a am lu noo am ñu ngi affaire yi jeexangut de.
No.
ñu ngi cappa results right now Tunisia Mauritania. Man suma ci pool bi yëpp dama dee wax Tunisia is the tough game. Game boobu mooy decide.
Right.
Wow. So léegi lu doon def boys yi nangu leen foofu lu ma ñaan mooy experience yi. Naga ñoo together behind the field. Nekkut ñëw si media bi tap nii di wax ma ne nii coach bi wala kii ak kii. Ne leen bàyyi loolu ñu passé neen loolu foofu noonu.
Okay.
Waaw kon ba ma bàyyi leen xam nga ñeneen ñi mun a duga ñu duga xool yi fees na pour nekk nii at bi luñ disqualified quarter final.
Brilliant.
Semi final.
Waa balaa ngaa dem rek dama la bëgg a laajte benn question rek.
Which is my name. By next time.
No, du name bi sax de.
Wow.
Opinion yi rek luñ doon wax because yaa ngi wax fii leena pour ex-player yi ñëw seen opinion yi. Ndax fooguloo ne ñooñu tamit seen opinion yi pour ñu voice out ko def de mun a yokk dara si team bi. Okay. Kon baax na. Baax na jërëjëf.
Seen opinion.
Waaw Aziz.
mais ma laaj ko.
yaa ngi dégg Aziz.
waaw maa ngi dégg Aziz.
yaa ma dégg.
déglu.
waaw léegi mais ma laaj la.
waaw.
léegi yow yéen lan ngeen bëgg a expliquer si def. tu yaa ngi gis yeneen dëkk yëpp si African Cup bi. seen expliquer si lan la nga nekk di def.
yaa ngi ko dégg.
yaa ma dégg.
Okay. Fogo
maa ngi dégg Aziz.
Okay.
Wow.
Mu ngi laa laaj mu ne ndax yaa ngi gis yeneen dëkk yi seen ex-player yi lu ñoo def seen dëkk yi.
Of course, I'm seeing it. The Yaya Touré, the likes of Drogba, Eto'o, xam nga. Dëkk bu nekk look at our neighboring country, Senegal. El Hadji Diouf, he fought for it. Nobody fought for him.
Okay. Anyway.
Wow. Sawaji Aliou Cissé dëkk bi. But after at the end, they don't talk like brother and hamga, the same blood.
Okay. Okay.
You get me?
Okay. All right.
Boy, ñu ñëpp xam nañ FA bi ñu fa nekk xamuñ football ay soldat yi la yow depuis 17 years yaa ngi téye fetel boy yaa ngi taxaw suñu gannaaw président yi ñii ñoo xam football ñoom assist if they don't come out comme nu moo def nii ñeneen yi duñ ñeneen yi tam ñu nekk foofu noonu at this juncture duñ mun a am competitive.
Okay. Waa jërëjëf sa contribution bi rafet na. Thank you very much for calling.
waaw sa waa ji Habib wali daan dóor na la de.
Okay. So léegi ñëwee ñu puus ko foofu. Okay, jërëjëf.
waaw ni ko puus waaye ni bàyyi ñeneen
jërëjëf.
Yaba.
Okay. A UK call again. 1 second.
Hello. Moom saay bu duggee te mu laaf ma rek.
Waaw. Nga def.
Maa ngi ni yow la kan.
Mala Joseph.
Joseph, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you want to definitely Ahmad Maram.
Thank you.
Yeah, loolu moom kay dafa de nekk wafu nekk because Gambia leen solo on the weekend.
Yeah.
Because comme foog naa last caller bi moom xamut nu mu place opinion na but yéen express yi nu gaa nekk di def ni loolu mooy that's what they should do.
Absolutely. For now, excitement bila tamit, maybe he was trying to put it in a better way tamit.
Yeah, Lola understand because so whole funega, even advanced countries, the funega like you should need to be Muslim, but right now you want express you guys they should be contracted and be paid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because for whole like you should place you want. Like from all of them now, then then other level even those playing in those best leagues, for the guy because everybody's hungry. So the more negative and come like every fan boy just I'm like on favorite player, but I'm not a team B. Coffee in the did not play well because boy then go proof out on it. Gambia is also another level in football.
Absolutely.
So I'm not yen regular the more they follow. If you never come nation copy, if in Gambian leagues you put it sometimes so many leagues the more than like a feed follow because in an overhand football in Gambia because nyom assist nyom in the nyom puva time we don't play but don't take a guys the jore puva almost answer a gym interior but we are gonna time I was still a small boy but for getting right now they analyze football in Gambia. These are the people that they should because they have been it, they've seen it, and they are there. So just man, someone don't play right now. So I may call from assist or my digger assist after what does football in Gambia. I should listen because these are people know for never want with them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so long as definitely mom keep it up.
Thank you.
Keeping on for money, but don't mind.
Thank you very much. Thank you, bro. Sa contribution be referred na torop. Then you hold on the calls. You buy panel vitamin. You sign an opinion. So we continue a little bit because Yaga 954 is almost coming to 7 now. Balanyo jel benen call abirek. Let's just have the panel back. Aziz.
Man, I want to say something,
one day wants to come in, and you and I know. So now by try to get it as Musa Wahbe pare super another one.
Okay.
Well, lu ma bëgg explain mooy guys yi nga dela am na fans yoo xam ne dañuy topp ak Gambian football so yu bari daf leen début Gambia qualify na waaye there is a lot of things effort bu tax Gambia qualify. So in by hell, there was a time that there were certain players yoo xam ne dañ bañoon ñëw player national team because there were some bad blood within the coach and them. For ñi nga xam ne xamuñ some of these ex-players played a crucial part to make sure that those boys ñëwaat nañ player national team bi te ñëpp gis nañ ne bu ñoom xam sa ñëwee ak all those other players involved gis nañ ne our results dafa change from there. So saying not all the ex-players are just out there sitting down. There are no hamne, they still put their time and ideas towards our game. So pour ñu xamé ko non ne time bu team bi nekk on a standstill players yi baña ñëw not the FF but ex-players yi ñoo nekkoon di call players yi convince leen wan leen ne Gambia seen dëkk la bañ ñëwaat play Gambia ba tey ñu qualify for the very first time. So am na ñoo xam ne dugaluñ seen xaalis, but morally they've been supporting the team from afar. yaa ma understand. So loolu dafa war a leer. te soo xoolee gis naa El Hadj Diouf Sénégal, despite that he's one of their most iconic players, El Hadj Diouf wanted to be around the team. Why Aliou Cissé jox ko one opportunity boobu noonu. So what El Hadj Diouf did mooy dafa dem from one platform to another di ko criticize. El Hadj Diouf was randomly criticizing Aliou Cissé on daily basis. Anytime da ko di criticize xamul dara waaye gis nga buñ ko indee si team bi
dafa stop di wax.
El Hadj Diouf he did that to be close to the team. Léegi buñ ko indee El Hadj Diouf waxatut. He is quiet. So demee Sierra Leone il faut Mohamed Kalon with them. Gis naa ko with them. Pascal Fenduno with Guinea. No, dama ñëw foofu noonu. So it's important. Am na ñoo xam ne du
I want to come to the Gambian context, sir. Mun nga ñëw to the Gambian context, sir.
No, we have to invite. Sena, am na ñoo xam ne fekk nga invite leen.
Wow, okay, like yaa ngi wane invitation, you invite them. Barama dugal wande. Yo, I'm not players you have up till now. They played football to the national team. When they retire, you get talk, and they are doing great job with some under 23s in the team they are playing with. They applied to be an attaché to the national team officially to the federation, and then they want to pay for their own air ticket, everything. They are not expecting to be paid a dime, but they just want to support in their own ways to the national team. And the hierarchy of the federation is locking all doors to them. And how did you expect? And man,
kañ la Kaaba Jawara jël Guinée loolu démbal di.
That's what I'm saying.
And come on, you know. We need
to open that door but Haranga Dugal Wande, because he's been on the line for a long, and then we will. Hello, bro. Bro, Jerejef.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
All over the globe.
Thank you.
I'm a big critic of the coach.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the motivation before. Then couldn't it.
Right.
You know, when they are very important players, you have them. Insert Maria's league, play.
Right.
Things like that. So then you underrate new million some players. Who would they big advantage one? The other thing, why then by him being so excited, boys in under pressure. New teams really am under pressure because you underdogs. So the Nagis ne then you are a match by match. When you come Senegal, then you are a win cup with Jaikati Sandagai, Jaikati Geresafi, new coach, taxi drivers. You Nagis ne Moy Gambia in Nega. Could be your hunger man, could be the more that for a month. Ubugis pass and move football. Rodia Dakora anymore play while say spot on.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Plan and be work now well.
Absolutely.
Executive line go well. The Lima explaining to understand.
Yep.
The most important thing of building a team is from the spine. From the goalkeeper, from the central defenders, from the defensive midfield players, and the supporting midfield player, number 10, all the way to the striker. And I think that it was good name, Sol Mare, Mumla Guy Tageto. Because Bosua, Coco Guy running for Nico Hamchi Premiership. I players moving much. By no tell you and a voice you put your head. So put me you don't plan, give plan and go now well. Then back, will hit them on the break. The break. Ball we don't go release boy. The ball was Asa.
Yep.
Uru would nasa is 100% fit. The one injury Jalway. Try not drop because neck alone striker is not easy.
It's very difficult.
So the other thing is what not done by help. Every player got some fans. Fancy. Please let him know what it. The result let you put and when you result, then buy keyword now play, keyword to play.
Right.
Lulu is not good for the team. Team be motivation on it, encouragement, support. The team is well motivated.
Yep.
From the pins down all the way down.
Yep.
Support us. They love the team because the boys they are doing well. So that's my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Wande. Yeah, you have he's Wande Njai, ex-Gambian international. There is no single time that he's not focusing on the team. This is what we need. We need an individual who has been there, put their life on the line for the country, to come up with their opinions. That's the only way that we can move our game forward. Thank you very much, Wande.
Sana.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not going to add over it.
Right.
Okay, you mean on the them tournaments. It's not tournament. The more Gayagasi, can be more below
Bopam, yep.
Can be way select Bopam.
Absolutely.
So, Lutam boys, you want to go by LY, go and understand football.
Hard for you to understand. Yep. Yeah.
You don't understand. By all the best.
All the best, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you. All right, Buba, and we are not going to dwell more on these ex-players, with the national. I'm not, with sometimes the conversation we had, it can chip in, but we will have a better forum, focus on how we can integrate and ex-players in the national team, in all national setups. But what is more realistic right now? 4 points out of 2 games. That was like the game plan since at the onset, and that we want to have 4 points out of possible 6. What do you think now as a team that we need to do towards our next game?
No, as I said before, Sana, come more like the way the coach set up the team today, as he's mentioned, I mean that was really good. The defensive tactic really worked well for him. So, but my point is, I mean, the most important thing now, Moy, I don't know if you have anybody who was watching Tunisia's game today. That's very important. So I don't know if the coach have anybody close to him that will always tactically help him a lot to be watching his opponents. Well, that's really important because that game, I think we need a draw or win.
Buma.
That going to as Hamnane Yang Bugala, as Hamnane Yangi Bugalal for and that is what is going to lead me to you. How important it is for us to have a good technical backup to the team, because they this instant more here and the camera had a shot on it. When the coach has to turn back to talk to Cho Ibufai and Alajisar. Alajisar was talking precisely, but you see Ibufai Cho also giving their opinions. They were talking. Lip guy don't walk. Man munumoko. Why? Ibufai, we all know he's a football technician. Okay, even though turned out to be an administrator, we understand. But one thing it is there. We need a good technical backup just to help the team, the coach to make better decisions. Tay, how significant was it for us to have like those ex-players behind sitting next to the coach and trying to look, especially you need a defensive coach, you need a midfield coach, you need an attacking coach, you need a goalkeeper coach. These are technicians that all has a role to play in the game.
tey gis nañ ko caméra bu ñu toonee gis nañ Ibou Faye mu ngi jóg mu ngi wax player si Alaye Sarr fa woon Alaye Sarr moom Gambie dañ lay wax dëgg la Alaye Sarr Gambie ñu ko gën a am football bariwut he knows the game ñëpp gis nañ ko as a coach gis nañ moom lan la def as a coach results yi mu fa lu mu def mu fa ñëpp gis nañ ko but the problem is right now comme ni ko am na ñu doon wax yow even Nigeria soo toonee seen benn bi ñoom yóbboo ngay gis ñoom yóbboo ñii ñëpp kañ la ngay bàyyi football just few years ago ñoom yóbboo ngay gis nga dem Ivory Coast ñoom teen yi ñu ngi seen benn bi nga dem Sénégal nga dem Cameroon nga gis seen players yi Gambia we have this but kelek man gis naa list bi I have the lifin ma gis list Gambia bi seen officers yu fa nekk gars yi am gis naa si list bi gis fa vidéo gars yi am nañ ba am video analysis li nga xam ne ñëpp dañ leen dee effet bi government bi dañ dee fay gars yi ñëpp ay tubaab laa fa gis naa video analysis ñaari tubaab gis naa caméraman gis naa ñëpp tubaab laa fa gis so comme buuba lu moo wax ne ndax am nañ ñu watch game bi obviously soo amee video analysis nga ko fay obviously kooku ëllëg wala ñëw moo coach bi au tey si guddi gars yi ñëw gi isi match yi Tunis bi gars yi toog gars yi seetaan ko whole match bi tey gars yi seetaan ko ëllëg mu ñëw ñu au players yi gars yi brief génne ay clips ñu ñëw woon gars yi lan lañ war a play ak lan la gars yi need against Tunis si lu gars yi def seen lifin bi video analysis mu fa am nañ ko ñu ngi ko fay kooku I hope ne he is doing his job dina isi clips isi everything ne coach bi lii ak lii mu ñëw ñu explain everything I hope ne kooku dina def loolu noonu kooku loolu moo war a nekk liggéeyam ñu ñëwaat si yëfi ex-players yi ak something like that loo xam ne ni dañ ko war a def so loolu ñu war a def Ibou Faye tey lu mu doon def I think ne loolu góob ne ñëpp dañ ne changement ji musuma gis coach bi joxe gannaaw dem am di laajte boo tey ñu noonu wax ak gars yi ni nga gis ne always mu ngay dem di communiquer ak gars yi which is very good nobody doubt it which is very good I think ne am loolu noonu moo coach bi mënut a def everything by himself because ni nga gis ne yéen ay xëy na lu Ibou Faye du mun a wax players sax si suñ on laaka soose olof o sarawule coach du mun a expresser noonu players bi du mun a expresser bu baax yow si kanam bi coach bi te dina ñooñu mun nañu wax ñooñu noonu ñooñu dimbale leen I think ne loolu noonu dañ ko am moom man si suma gis-gis sana.
All right, thank you very much. Habib, li ma laaj assist rek dinaa la si laaj from an neutral point of view. The job is done against Mali. Now the focus is the most difficult game we had. That's the way I try to put it. That is Tunisia. What do you think that we should put in place for our next game against Tunisia?
From a player point of view, I think the morale should be high. Knowing we are in a very, very tough group. Most people, we are not very, very confident going forward. Mansila Boka. Telolu Damako based on not among players, but we didn't prepare well. In football, if you don't prepare well, sometimes we will not expect much from you. Mansuma agreement yep popular one. Prepare one. Correctly, Jarud one. So Mandama I just lowered my expectation going into the tournament. The fact that Gambia qualified, I'm content now. So whatever happens in Cameroon, we move from there to the next level because there is life after AFCON. Luckily, boys, with the coach and everybody, just knew hamne. Because from 2 games you collect 4 points and then we are the match we play in the first game, we play in the second game more again, so lolo improvement la. So we have improved as a team. So I think that, like I said, coach has no reason to be changing. So next young pick team bini, young play this way, and then young results. So gives me a reason why coach B will change his system. So I think coach B will still go ahead like this. Hamane by Louis in Tunisia, they won 4-0. So we just go there and then just be disciplined because team Nari, when it comes to playing with the ball in Africa, they are number one. They keep the ball really well. They are very, very good technically. So it's gonna be a tough game, but we just have to go there and stay disciplined, and then I mean a chance like you capitalize because football team bi lum la mun yow di nga am chances. So going forward, I think everything gonna be fine. I'm nañ 4 points. Why ñëpp xam nañ to be on the safe side, we need at least a point. So I hope that with the morals you boys am legi going forward, they will be hard to beat. Lola expecting because lu ñu won moy they can fight with anybody, and then gis nañ ne tay they played with a very good Malian team, and then boys fight nañ bu baaxa ba jox ñu a point bo xamne is point bo xamne dañ ko deserve. So I think the coach will still stick to his tactics. Lloyd def di ci am results do ko ci.
Yeah, thank you very much, Abi. Balama news and last words. One day I just want to pick one important thing to one day, and I want to put a little bit emphasis on it. You see, a tournament, as you grow into the tournament, it picks team more they pick Bob.
Wow.
On a footballing terms, this the hard reality. Because you wanted players to be consistent in their performance, and I think that is something Lohamnela players in Yuko demonstrate. There is a huge improvement from the first game to the second game, and you get talk the one we think Modu Baro Seka has made a statement. He needs to start. It's because of what he put on the pitch. Okay. And I think this is healthy from a footballing point of view. We need competition between players so that the coach can have an opportunity to improve. We are getting better and better day by day, and I think this is what we all want. This is what we are looking for. We are looking for players to put more emphasis on their tactical awareness. In doing so, this is it. Like we have 28 players in the team right now, and no, we can only select 11 players to play. And every game has its own approach. Okay, let the fans out there understand it. It is not the easiest job to select 11 players out of the possible 28. It's difficult.
Yeah,
the coach has to look into different factors. Because you have to look at the
Baro. Modou Seka Baro, ñëpp xam nañ ñëpp xam nañ what he can bring on the table because mom he's an out and out winger. He likes to take on defenders. His pass, he can create problems for any opponent team. So Thomas Neke in Gambia, they sit a little bit back, and then with a very good pass on Modou Baro, Munna la outpace because he can run, and then Lulu is one of his biggest weapons. So Hole, some flank players have been different. Nu Steve di play, ak nu Ibrahima Koli di play, ak Modou Baro, they all have their own potential. So mom ñëpp xam nañ he's the fastest among them. So bu ñëwee tey am lu mu wone defoon na ko against Morocco bu ñoo lose noonu 7-2. He came from the bench mu ñëw mu score 2 goals. Gis nañ suñu match bi tamit mu ñëw goal bi di caaxaan mu këf score. Gis nañ against Angola mu pompe gars with pace génneel Torres goal. So mom his reputation is already is there. It's on the wall for people to see. Score a goal, score in Gambia a few goals, and then he also bring on some assists. And he's a danger man because of his pace. The best defender in the world, Bogota player with players with pace. They don't like it.
Yeah.
So run behind the defense. They don't like it. So he has something to put on the table for us, and then gives us more options going forward. Badamosi ñëw na wane na ne moom he's huge. More Assane nañ ute Assane mu ngi score waaye kitam xam nga mun naa play as a lone striker, mun naa hold on play. So yëpp advantage la for Gambia. So I think going forward fu nekk nii xel gën naa dal because ñu bari ñu ngi ragaloon so boy ñëw nañ One fans they calm down, we can do it, and they did. So I think it's about just going to play Tunisia with a relaxed mind. Tunisia are coming for us. They want to win, to have 6 points. Because so by even Tunisia, if there is a draw, then you're out. Because they have a better difference.
No, do you know that Tunisia lose? Tunis 3 points and you have 4 points.
No, soon try.
Then you're on 5. Then you're on 5. Tunis 4.
Tunis 5.
Guy so you, which means it even put them in a very tight corner because it means they have to win us to have a chance.
Win by force, yes. So we need a draw or win.
Yeah,
we have 5 points. So if Mali draw or win, then Mali will have 6 points if they win. Actually, they have 7 points if they win. Then we'll be second.
That would be good. Yes. In fact, it even make life difficult for the Tunisians because
I'm gonna make this quick because I'm reputation of saying things that are happening, that are trending. We understand that the minister announced a double bonus for the team. They were prior to the game today, and then which is amazing. This is what we need. We want authorities to get into football
what does double bonus means?
When they win the game, if they were paying 10, they would have paid them 20. So guys, if they were giving, the only thing we didn't know is how much are they going to be paid. But if they are paid like $100 for a draw, they're going to get $200 for a draw. So it means it's a double.
It would have been good. It would have been good to say it it's good for transparency. It would have been good to say exactly how much they get.
No, actually, the thing is, he announced this to the team when he visited the team, Gambia, and they know how much players. But the players knows how much they agree on match bonuses. They know. No, that's one thing. That is one thing. The public are not given the opportunity to know.
So you know,
and we should know. But I'm not Gambia and bureaucracy. Yeah, Gambia and bureaucracy.
Sana, let us lead our. Nobody is paying the boys from your pocket, right? They have been paid by our money. So just say it. We're giving them $1,000 or €1,000 per game. Boy, can you complain because we want our players to earn money.
I mean, they would not complain because they agreed on a match bonus to get qualified. And that is not paid, and they never complain. But
Sana, what I know is they are well been picked up. They are well been picked up.
Yeah, even send 11 million billion digonsa. Even send 11 million billion digonsa fair Nenko. So I mean, everything financially, it's
Manila, then every day.
So if they are having per diem $250, that's the government paid per diem, or £250 every night. That is different from your tournament bonuses. Man, these boys are chilling right now.
In Kole play, his name no problem. We will know.
They will not tell you. They will not.
So on that note, Buba, what do you have? What do you really have for the fans?
No, Sana, right now the only thing we need is just to motivate the boys. Just to believe in them, to give them the courage and give them the support they need for the last game. Because I think if we believe in them, and I believe they can do it. So all we need is just to pray for them. Keep them in our prayers. Give them the support, motivate them. And then we get the result on next game. That's all we need today, right now. Can you guys hear me?
Sana is on mute. That's why. We can hear you, Buba. Thank you. Sana.
Okay. No, Parboy Kurubali, this is not about backing the minister. This is the fact. The fact is the minister went to the team and have a lunch with them and promises to double the bonuses that is allocated for the team if the team draw or wins. So we don't know the amount. And it is up. The federation should have. We cannot even talk about the ministry because the federation is is the football body in the country. They should have made this clear for taxpayers to know that this is what the team is offered if they win a game. Even $5, I am pretty sure the players will be contented with it, because money has never been Gambian players' problem in terms of playing for their national team. That has to be said. But
yeah, but
the government through the ministry, did a good job by increasing the bonus, even though we don't know the amount of bonuses. I mean that the players are earning officially. We have to acknowledge the fact that it's a good job.
Sana, I can assure you, the bonus is not bad. If it's bad, you will hear the players crying. So that's all.
It's good.
We should know it. It's fair to know it.
Absolutely.
But I'm pretty sure the players are content with it, because guess what? If they are not happy, we will hear them crying. So,
and they on top of it, Lamin, they are having their per diem like the officials.
That's
They
brilliant.
are having their £250 every day.
That's money.
They want to encourage transparency.
Oh yes.
We agree.
No. What the guy is saying, you are back in the minister. He's saying he's just affirming that we should be knowing this money going to the player is not coming from anybody's pocket. That's
this is an agreement between the federation and the players.
No, I'm not talking about that.
On a footballing term. On a footballing term,
you are in the news, the players are given double bonus. Right?
Yeah, that's what the minister says.
Yeah. On Facebook.
Wow. So, I'm not talking about GFF here. GFF, when government was giving 90 million, it was announced by government, not GFF.
You are talking about my bonuses. No, agreement before never.
Sana,
I'm talking about you announced that you're giving them double bonus. Initially, you have bonus in Guinea, you have bonus in Freetown, you have bonus in Senegal. So we should know how our players are having.
Habib, my point is, my bonuses are agreed between the Fed. Lena want to understand, Lena. Federation is running football. And these are protocols that has to be observed. They don't talk at players to iron out everything that they had to do.
But protocol,
there is always an agreement from the federation with the players on their match bonus. You know they bonus to the federation, to the ministry. It's the federation that send the bonus to the ministry.
Okay, exactly. As is coming.
Amount be then every point. Every point you get $10,000. You for example, how much $10,000 win? Every point the you 30,000. So then you do it, you get 10.
The Doreko
wow. After GFF no, they only have 8. GFF is correct. Gade affaire ci yobu ko ci ministry bi. Ñu li leen d'accord ak players yi. Ministry bi ñew ñu ne waaw mu leen li di leen yeen légui ñu leen def li. So mun la yow loolu mo xamul sax because su nekk di nga gis ne right now points mu nekk leen dee joxe gaay loolu joxe gaay seen match bonus point la peut-être for example li nga ne point mu nekk yow 500 €1,000 point mu nekk 1,000 yow dafa nekk 3,000 su gaay winee comme léegi 3,000 instead 3,000 bi ministre bi dafa dem tey yow mu aña gaay yow bu añee gaay ba pare mu ne leen léegi su fekkee ne win ngeen ni ngeen am point bu nekk soo nekk 3,000 léegi naa ko def 6,000 pour ngeen am loolu noonu waaye su fekkee draw ngeen soo leen am 5,000 dinaa ko def 10. So loolu la ministre bi wax gaay tey maa tey loolu la demee yow loolu la wax gaay
suma argument bi mooy Aziz suma argument bi mooy this is a pre-match agreement between the federation and the players which is taken to the ministry for approval. So ñun as a footballing personnel, we would expect the federation to come out and give a breakdown of the bonuses that is going to be paid to the players. Ministry bi dañoo fay xaalis bi through the federation pour players yi ñu am ko. It This is what I'm saying.
Ministry bi duñ ko wax waaye Habib GFF ñoo war a génne ñu ne players yi léegi
hey Aziz ministre bi bu mu ñëwee fii buñ ko falee moo ñu mën a leeral you all had it moom moo ñëw wane ñoom government moo fay lii that's what that was the trend moo fi indi di leeral Facebook di name amount yi ñu joxe abaro loolu amul
kenn disagree ak loolu am what you want am Musa you have to get one thing right. We are not saying that it's not the ministry that is paying. They are the one paying the money. But what I'm saying is,
we should know how much money. Mom dafa double. Then what xam ñaata la ñoo double? It's as simple as that.
It's already agreed between the federation and the players.
Sana.
That's what I'm saying.
How much are they getting? Do you know? You how much no, so I'm saying.
So that's what I'm coming to say. Sana, all we have to say here is, yes, Musa, you are right. You know,
yes.
Then you are a ham. But that's it. If we did not have the figures, we cannot.
It's a good thing to do.
So that's what Musa is saying. Yes.
Yeah, no, what I'm also saying, Muslimin, I am not saying that is not right. Abib is right. We should know for transparency purpose. But what I'm saying is you cannot hold the ministry accountable for disclosing that. You cannot. If you have to hold, no, you can hold the federation for not coming out with that.
No way.
You have to let me land. No, you quote. No, they're not code fee. The minister he said, no, definitely. Man, we are agreeing that the federation is keeping quiet, muted, giving us the impression that they are doing it. Why if they are not doing it, it's the minister that is doing it. But on a realistic point of view, now the working relationship between the federation and the ministry is smooth as of now. It's very, very smooth.
How so are you? How so are you? How so are you?
You are not hearing
how so are you?
Do you have it?
Motamela, how so are you? How so are you, madam?
Do you hear it making noise?
All right. As is coming.
Sana, Habib, yow li nga wax dëgg la. Ministry bi génn na yow mu wax ne lii nii waaye ministry bi du mu sa génn mu ñëw mu wax ne man lii laa jox players yi. Ministry bi moo di jox players yi. Ministry bi effet bi ñoom ñoo dee di la players yi. Ministry bi so duñ mu sa expect duñ mu sa toog. Ministry bi ñoom mu ne du mu sa ñëw wane players yi. Waaye dina wax ne li leen de jox effet bi.
Aziz, man dama disagree. Dama disagree. There is no protocol bu waxee ne ñoom moom waru ko wax. Because su nekkoon ne noonu la war a demee dafa waroon a bàyyi GFF ñu ñëw ñu ne ok ministre bi double na fee bi and that's it. But moom at the first place moom moo ñëw mu wax ne moom moo ko wax. So the fact ne moom moo ko announce man moom laay hold responsible. Government bu moo joxee 90 million bàyyi effet bi bu wax ko. Government ñoo wax ne joxe ne 90 million ñëpp kontaan. Yaa ma understand? Tey ñun xam nañ free town.
But when the ministry is saying that they are paying all the bonuses and flight, they have not said that we are paying 10,000 for the bonus. They don't want that we are paying bonus. They will never come up with figures. Sana. It is up to the federation and the agreement they had with players to come out with the general public and tell them.
Okay, Sana. When you fight a boy, ñan ñoo ñëwoon fii di make whole lot of noise past this month. ñan la? We are making noise. We want our players to be paid handsomely.
No, disagree, but that's the fact.
No.
What I'm saying is,
la moo tax yeneen dëkk yi ñu dee mën a disclose ne suñ players yi li la ñoo aan every state.
That's where my point is. Yeneen dëkk yi ñan ñoo dee disclose bonus yu gars yi di fay players yi. Is it the ministry or the federation?
Anga lu ñoo def Sana. Anga lu ñoo def.
Why don't we find out and then we talk about it
about 2 hours into the program. So I thought we should just hold this for the straight talk and then we come back and push it because this one is going to be a topic for straight talk.
Gambia lii moo si problème ñun dañ ngeen naba ting lu war a leer duñ ko leeral.
waaw ok nañ ba Aziz
lu nopp xeeñ. I swear.
Aziz coming.
Habib yow li ma dégg la ñun duñ dee leeral yow even ñun da ngaa gis player bu am coronavirus ñu ko nuba sagatuma wa xaalis ku am coronavirus da nga ñu ko nuba su way xaalis yow nga duñ ko leeral waaye leena kay ma wax leen leena man next programme bi dinaa make sure man dinaa ñëw mo yow moo leen tigo players ñaala gaay am bonus ko man naa ko wax next meeting bi may players yow li la gaay am.
Thank you very much. Thank you. More platform bi mu neex yi no fi moom kay nay leer rek
yi fay players support lii is our money.
Thank you.
About it.
Money and money is too much. You just
Lamin, it is right. Man mun nañoo disagree on the sources. Who is responsible of saying it or coming out with all these things? But the fact is the public, because these monies are coming from the taxpayers. So obviously it is very, very important for the public. It's not me and you. Okay? We can know how much. That's fine. But the general public needs to be given the due to know exactly what are their players saying it. But the point of argument here, it is not that they are not getting their money. They are well taken care of. Let me understand, Lulu. Taken care of this time. But the thing is, whose responsibility it is, to say the bonuses of the players. Me, the little I know, the federation always had an agreement with the players, which is sent out.
Sana, Lord, def ñoo drag back to this living. So I'm going to throw it here. I'll have Buba to give us the final words he have for the Scorpions and listen them from now on. So
I do.
Straight talk be, you know, get tangle bobu agbi because
I know, right?
It's always a hot platform. Buba.
Yeah, love it. I just have to thank you guys for having me here. I'm really glad to be here, and my doors are open for you guys anytime.
Hey, it's your platform, Uber, the doors are open for you anytime. Like we said, it's a fans platform, and especially ex-players. We are always honored to have people like you on here,
No problem. I think I'll just take all your contacts, and then we can all get in touch at some point. But yeah, I just have to wish the boys good luck and well-deserved point today with Mali. I mean, we can just thank them enough. They did everything. We all know how it is, how difficult it is. Especially national team do this is really difficult. It's not easy. Yeah. It's a pride of every player to play for your national team. So if you put on that jersey, I remember seeing Aziz played those days. Man, they would have jersey beer field visa. Because we coming because the money one sometimes. If I look at the boys of the whole jump, Mahelane, all players the jump they have on those days. The way they play, if these kids, adopt that attitude, no, Duba. No, honestly, man, because our old players, man, they did everything. They start fighting before they get in the pitch.
Yeah.
So we have to imitate them a lot, because people like us, they really have the heart. You look at their size, and then look at the people they are playing against. They don't even look at how big they are.
That's it.
So I think I believe these kids can take that heart and then put it into the field. No team will stop us this time around, man.
Lamin, can you tell Buba to introduce himself once again for people who didn't definitely know him a lot, because it is important to know who is Buba Findi, and I think it's important for them to know, because not everybody would definitely know. I know it's a household name in Gambian football, but who is Buba Findi?
Buba, I was born and raised in Brikama. I'm from Brikama. I started playing football in Brikama. I played for Berewuleng as usual. You all know Berewuleng. That's why I started playing, with different teams, and then I started playing for Brikama United in the 2nd division.
Yeah.
Then from there, I think I was selected from the U17 in Brikama United from the 2nd division. Then from there, I played for the interior as well, and the last team I played for in the 4th division was Tivico before I left Gambia to US, and I played for the national youth show. So I started, I started with people like Paul Jata with the under-17 and Amadou Chanyang Baresi from Bakau. I started with those teams, those people in the U17. Then from there, After that, then I went to the zone 2. From the zone 2, then I got back to the U17 again with Nyom OJ, and then for 2009 Cup of Nations in Algeria. Then I left Gambia after that. After the Cup of Nations, before the World Cup to Nigeria, then I left Gambia to the US. So that's why I'm based in I'm based in Seattle, Washington. I pretty much come to Gambia almost every year, but this time around I didn't come. This time around, probably sometime in future I will be back there again as well.
Thank you.
That. Yeah, Sana was my coach. Sana was sometime he was my coach at some point. Also, he was my coach at some point. Really, I mean, I really appreciate you guys.
I know some of your fans will be doubting if you are still involved in football. Can you just?
Oh yeah, yes, I do. I still play and I coach as well. I used to coach for one of the biggest clubs in Seattle here. I coach Seattle United, but now I do private coaching. Right now, I specialize in private coaching, but I want to take a different route. Which is probably I want to try to do a course on like scouting and then scouting and being an agent. That's what I'm trying to work on right now. Because I think we Gambian also, I think we ex-players told I think we need to focus on certain areas. To not everybody can be a coach or something else, but we can focus on something else that we can help the youth out over there. Because if you look at those kind of things.
That point before, I'm not stopping you, but that has also cleared the doubt for other people who are asking what our ex-players doing. I think you just highlighted that now. Of course, you are still involved in football, not just in coaching, but also wanted to go into scouting. So for some of us who are asking what are our ex-players doing, well, you heard Buba what he's saying already, and that's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, that's all about. I think we have to focus on ex-players need to focus on certain things also. Not everybody want to be a coach or something like that. I mean, we have so many things that we can do as players to help our country.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, we have so many talents coming up in the Gambia right now. So many talents, and then our grassroots, we need to work on it a lot if you want to really be in a certain level in football. So if you work on our grassroots, so explain if you do certain things, we help our youth out. Because if you look at the scouting, the way it works. Most of our boys are really lagging behind because the scouts are taking so much advantage on them.
Right.
So we really need to, do something to help them out. I mean, I think that's all I have for you guys, and thank you so much once again.
Thank
you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Buba, and thank you to all my guys here again. I just highlighted a comment here. Stay Dabo. You don't even know these two, You think this is personal. You wait until you are in the same platform or the same forum with these two.
No, I want to. I'm not being a sister boy comment.
Wow.
No.
I have to give her back. Understand?
I think
I'll let you guys go now. I think I have to go now, but I will.
Okay,
I'll give you guys some back soon again. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Understand me? You need like, and we have opinion. Man, some opinion will never change. Doesn't matter what. Man, I still stand by it. You understand? We need transparency in our football. Then we need to know the figures. Man, the minister said many a times, as a ministry to make themselves look good. You understand? It's not offensive. No. So, not Mom so forget man Luma is childish. Lulu, it's okay. It's Lulu, it's her opinion because so what's the public? Which is okay. While Luma understand me, man Lumawa, I'm not asking for anything special because man, so players I may problem in Halis, Sanahamna. No de tahaw, mom du tahaw, no de tahaw, si public bi, you make noise, big players they got their money from the under 20. Yeah. You all then there was a problem you have it's not solved. You know out here you work because you never journalists in Hamne, they then put in a pocket. We always defend what is the interest of the people and the people of the Gambia. So Nene, I'm sorry, you don't know me. Why man, I'm a guy with opinion to do my back down. So I'm not here to say lo Hamne moy Lila gum, dama gum ne halis bu ñoo fay players yi dañu ko wara wax. Yep, simple as
no, Habib.
Yeah,
I think Nene perhaps is even new to our platform or something. Why hanga ñu bari ñu on the front page here. They don't know what happens in the background, but for some of us
it's okay. Ñun da ngay taxaw fi ñu so it's okay. Man sama ngagne it's okay. We move on. No problem. Why?
Yeah, no,
I
I just want to come in here. I'm not going to be defensive to Habib or whatsoever because we can always expect people to have a different opinion about us. But me and Habib, I think we spend the best part of the day talking. Or maybe you haven't.
That's why I said they don't know. They should see our platform and
we differ opinions.
Of you.
Yeah, we differ opinions. Which is healthy. And I think come Habib Blue one it's like it's okay. We will take it. Why we be rest assured. Our focus is, we want the best for the national team. That's a collective responsibility, and that is what we will continue doing. We will accept everybody to have his or our opinion, which is healthy. And then it's very good to criticize me, So you criticize I think that's the time it's gonna serve as a motivation to us. We're gonna make sure that we try to offer the best we could, because as long as we are here to serve the people, we should do our best to serve the people. But one thing you can be assured and rest assured is our interest for this national team, would been limit, and then we would never back down until we see that there is total transparency with our national team. So good luck to you and good luck to Nene. Keep following and keep bringing in your opinions, because this is the only thing that is going to take us further.
Absolutely. Let's just make it respectful and respect each other, and that's it. The rest, you can do whatever you like. As long as we do it respectfully, that's all we want. We are all Gambians and we all want best for the Gambia. Aziz, I'm not over now.
Because of ñun li la wala defal gina Gambia def fi xaliss ay everything lu nekk def bu def ndoba man ma gën daal su player player dafa am coronavirus sax ñu ko ndoba di wax ki mo baña obviously man du mo mëna understand Pep Guardiola club dafa am coronavirus ñu gëne Pep dafa am coronavirus du mëna tok loolu moo tax Gambia ñu bëgg ndoba su benn player am coronavirus mais dara everything dafa wala tegu ci table we have to know everything loolu do ci TV last time bi li ma ne ko problème bu ko génnee naka la tudd di wane man maa ngi dugal suma ay nataal ñu ko jël da nga dem ba foog ne yow li nga def yow yaa ko moom te yow amuloo dëkk bi nga nekk di liggéeyal ñu ñoo nekk fay we have to know everything information yëpp dafa génn dañ koy teg ci table bi ñu wax ñëpp lan ngay noobu ko ba ñoom Ronaldo ñu ngi xam seen wéegi si lan nga ñoo noobu si maatonu si Gambia si.
That's the problem. We have over 15 journalists in Cameroon. 15.
And they are not talking anything about those kind of things.
For example, if Ibrahima Dabo got COVID, you give me official statement. We went in a lull. Last time, you know how can have you dafa fever, you dafa diarrhea. We should be getting. I'm going. But you have any info about
hey, Habib, kalema hande dega. Gis nga journalist so gis ñu bu dañ fa yobbu lay bo ñu wax loolu la gay wax. Journalist bu am de jëf ñu la fa yobbu. Ku la fa gay yobbu.
Aziz bala ñoo live tey. Laajal Lamin Baro. I was telling one of the journalists, you all of a sudden you went to Cameroon and you are muted. I hope not the brown envelope is not also given to you. Because in what people, taxpayers' money was given to you to go and cover and tell us what is happening in the camp. You cannot even tell us what is going on in the camp. We understand the GFA media officers, they know what law we favor the federation bill. But the neutral journalists should be there for the interest of the country. The Gambians need to know what is going on with their national team. But they are all muted. So I assume that the brown envelope is flowing to them.
No brown envelope. I'm gonna be defending them here. There's no brown envelope for my friends, you know.
This is very serious. Journalist nigga ko guy hamuy kotam man lo dafa jaxal li mu ngi doore Gambia ci airport bi no xam ci mota after afcon bi ñu wax lu bale ci mu ngi doore ci airport bi bil Gambia bebu gay duggé ba ci flight bi bebu gay excès Cameroon bala gay jot hotel bi bala gay def lu gay def mu ngi ci digil loxoy waye ben journalist du ko musa wax but after afcon bi su ya defé jamm ñu am ben successful afcon we will come out nañ wax everything yep Gambian ci am everything lan mo do dox ak naka la gay def yep motax jef we know everything phones and everything no more me jëm leen ngeen def good you so ko defé after nañ expose
last time we were told that everybody who went there received a $300 is unconfirmed, but we will find out.
Okay, bring that up in straight.
Yeah.
I'm not even civil flight. But I got you one. Johnny guy $20 because of then don't die like a civil flight. You don't want guy like so you don't get $20. Buga you buga dem jina like.
Okay, straight talk topics are building up, so you guys can shoot on that one. But anyway, thank you very much once again to all the fans, and of course, it's been a very pleasant show once again. Thank you very much for following. As always, we have people sticking with us throughout the show. 2 hours, 3 hours, we'll still have people here. It's only shows that people are appreciating it, and they are happy to be part of it. Once again, thank you and good luck to the Gambia Scorpions on our next game, and hopefully we all make it to the round of 16.
Yeah.
Musa ak Sana, you better search for the tickets because for them so they better match.
Mansa, to be honest, what on them because I think going there it would have been great for our platform because man I'm gonna work for my platform because this is a new they're working for their platform, which is normal. So we are missing out because I choose not to go. The little legs are manko rechu. So I would have done a great job for the people of the Gambia and most of the people in the follow. So Lolo Moy the only thing
we all scratching our head.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have taken better pictures than you might get in the post. That Lolo is 100%. And I would have given you some very nice videos. And I'm not a friend, so they are Cameroonian. And right now, they came from Europe, they're in Cameroon. So it would have been really easy for me to do some good job for our people and for our platform. But still...
Yeah, I wanna give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Lycor. Thank you for being there entirely. Appreciate Nensa presence. And then, keep giving us feedback because this is one thing that's gonna make us better. And then thank you very much, everybody. Nyom Nene, Bayomane, everybody, Demba Jalo for sticking up. I'm not name yet, but we really appreciate the fact that you don't follow since at the onset and appreciate the corrupt. So thank you very much, guys.
God bless.